All right, I am going to describe the Native American lesson plan for Special Ed 409 or 509. You've been put in a small group. Each person is going to choose a different one of these areas. You see 1 through 8 there. So you'll decide, I think I want to create a lesson plan related to something on that topic. All right, you can choose any topic within that subheading. If you double click, it will take you to a Minnesota Native American curriculum related to that. Use that, as well as you're going to have to, just like a real teacher, get more information, use the web or any other source. This is a lesson between 5 to 8 minutes in duration, no more than 10. You are teaching not to children, but you are teaching a lesson to your group. So don't think you're preparing a lesson for elementary kids or middle school kids. This is a lesson for your peers. You are teaching your peers. You're going to have to get some more information, synthesize this, put it in some sort of outline. Now, when creating a lesson, you don't simply want to dump information on. So what you include is just as important as what you don't include. So your first step in your small group, and you'll see what your group is in class, each one of you decide which area you'd like to take and try to have one person from each of these areas, okay? And again, this is a college level lesson plan you are teaching. You will create some sort of purpose statement. And we've talked about this. Students will learn about insert your topic. Now, when you look at these topics, you're not going to create a lesson on all of American Indian music and dance. You're going to pick just one little slice that you think can be covered in a 5 to 8 minute lesson plan. So don't think you're going to have to cover all of American Indian harmony and balance or all of American Indian family life. Choose one little subtopic within there. Just find find enough information that can be you can use to create one lesson. So the purpose statement: students will learn about, insert your topic here. The input is exactly what you want students to know. We use outline or list form, just like you see here. Let me say that again. Outline or list form using short abbreviated sentences. You will not get full credit if you do not use outline or list form. Outline or list form. I hope in the past, people have had trouble with that concept, and I get paragraphs here, and that's not what I want. List or outline form allows you to see the scope and sequence and the structure of what you're teaching, but it also enables you to set it down the table and teach from that lesson plan without reading from it. You are not. Teachers do not get up and read from the lesson plans. You need to have an outline. This lesson must be substantive. You must teach us something, and I should be able to see what knowledge you're teaching us there. And you must include some sort of visual aid. Now, you'll be teaching this in class if it's 409. If it's my online class, of course, you'll be teaching it online. But for 409, my undergraduate class, you'll come to our class prepared to teach that lesson live to your students. Some people use a PowerPoint and bring their little computer. You can use posters or props, but you must, just like real teachers, use some sort of visual aid for your teaching. That is going to be the most important part right there. Purpose statement and input. Now, for the activity, you simply need to describe an activity here. All right, activities are used to manipulate, extend, reinforce something that you have taught. Now, we haven't taught a lot of strategies. I don't expect you to be comfortable or know a lot of strategies here, so simply describe an idea you might use. If you want to use paragraph form down here, fine. You're simply describing something you may use. I do not expect you to be very good at this yet. I do expect you to be able to use an outline form here and teach from that outline. Rule of thumb with the input, by the way, you should be able to hand it to a teaching partner. They should be able to pick it up and teach from it. Why is that important? That level of planning and thinking through means that level of planning means you have thought through. It's organized up here, it will be organized there. So you must think through all aspects. And that's why, rule of thumb, someone should be able to pick it up and teach from it. All right, here is a lesson plan form I've prepared for you because I care about you so much. Very simple. Purpose statement, input, blah, 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 and then describing the activity. If you have questions about this, please email me, phone me, Skype me. Do not sit there and be confused.